Hello, we are Team NMT, and today we will be presenting our final project. In terms of our motivation and reason that we chose this topic, we recognize that we're students in the AI and data science concentration, and as such, we're inclined to explore AI. We chose banking as our further topic to narrow scope, since we all share an existing interest in finance. This will also complement our portfolios, as we've just finished a project in relation to banking. The problem that we intend to address or solve is that existing information on the use of AI in banking is geared towards audiences with existing financial knowledge and technical language. Our aim is to provide an accessible overview of AI in banking in the form of a website and present it for a broader audience with less knowledge about banking and finance. Our target audience is AI enthusiasts, and to aid them in making broader implications about AI integration in the modern world by using banking as an example. As for the datasets, we created the datasets ourselves from various sources, which includes Evident Insights AI Index, financial performance based on available data from Yahoo Finance and Wall Street Journal, and historical data from company profiles in Forbes. The data from these sets includes use cases of AI in banking, bank regions, bank ages, financial performance in terms of the cost-to-income ratio, return on equity, and revenue over the years.
So yeah, this is Banking on Intelligence. This is a storytelling experience which kind of delves into how AI has been implemented into the banking industry. So we have a custom cursor, we have a little index so you can navigate to any point of the story at any time. We have a project overview which talks about what we're analyzing and our learning goals. And then our first visualization, artificial intelligence is everywhere. So we wanted to establish that AI is being adopted across multiple industries, and that's what makes banking's position interesting. This is a grouped horizontal bar chart comparing Q3 2024 to Q3 2025 adoption rates by sector. We went horizontal because the industry names are quite long for vertical axis without truncation, and the bars are sorted by 2025 rate. So your eye can immediately land on the leaders: information and culture at 38.6%, finance and insurance, and 2 shades in code time. Lighter purple for 2024, deep blue for 2025. The dashed line is an average so that you can see who's above or below the norm without really having to spell it out. And we have an annotation card here just telling you how to read the visualization, just for our viewers. Next, we have the timeline, and this tracks AI in banking from 1950 to today. As you can see, as we scroll, the current paragraph comes into focus, and it gives a sense of progressiveness. The past recedes and the present sharpens. Next, we have performance with banks of AI. We wanted to ask here, do banks that invest in AI actually perform better? And we used a radar chart because we're comparing 3 metrics simultaneously: return on equity, revenue growth, and efficiency, and across the 3 tiers of AI maturity. A larger polygon means stronger overall performance, and 3 separate bar charts would require the viewer to cross-mentally reference everything. The radar lets you see the whole picture at once. As you can see, you can hover over the points here, see the percentages, and you can also see the annotation card and legend. Next, we have a kind of a horizontal carousel which talks about how AI is being used in different parts of banking. So we have customer experience, productivity, automation, risk and fraud, capital markets, operations and infrastructure, and kind of just gives context into how banks are using it both for internal operations and external operations. And last but not least, we have the globe, and this shows how the AI use cases in banking at a geographical scale. We chose a 3D globe over a flat map, as this adds a fun level of interactivity because you can rotate it, you can reset, you can zoom, you can also hover over the regions and see how much use cases each region has. And of course, the places with more use cases are in a darker purple. And yeah, that's it for that. And we have a little conclusion section here, and then we have our sources. And yeah, that's about it for the website.
Why is this important? Well, our findings reveal that each bank has its own goals and challenges regarding AI use, leading them to prioritize distinct use cases rather than following a universal guideline. And these patterns carry implications beyond sector competition. Banks process trillions in transactions, determine credit access for billions, and influence global economic stability. As a result, the AI systems that are deployed shape tangible outcomes at scale. This environment provides high stakes in which Each sector's use of AI is not just experimental deployment, but real production infrastructure shaping millions of decisions daily. For our insights during the completion of this project, we learned a lot about how progressive the banking industry is with the integration of artificial intelligence features. Historically, automation has always been a major draw, as it increases efficiency for employees, but the use of AI in almost every facet, from market prediction to customer service, is highly intriguing. Evidently, the astronomical rise and improvement of AI agents in recent years are bound to break new barriers in banking. Some of the limitations that we faced during this project was related to our topic and development of our ideas. Initially, we wanted to include as many visualizations as possible, but as we considered the narrative of our website and how we wanted the findings to flow into each other, we narrowed our scope to appeal to AI and financial enthusiasts. This can be seen in the interactive visualizations, text content, and minimalist design principles throughout our website. Now, before the final submission, we look forward to integrating more changes based on the feedback we get to make our visualizations as impactful as possible. Thanks for listening.